My name is Mark Vernaglia. I'm with Tasteability. We're located in Tinton, New Jersey. Jimmy Pesci, who is the owner and founder, has been in business for about 20 years in 2 locations in this area. We also manage the South Wall Banquet Hall, which is in Wall Township, New Jersey. We get 300 to 500 people a day coming through the door. And then on top of that, adding weddings, where in a month we could do anything from 16 to 2,200 more people from the catering facility. Events from 40 people up to 200 people. I'm going to say it's food prep, making sure that our food is fresh. We tout home-cooked meals, prepared meals. So making sure that the food that we deliver to our customers is made fresh each day and presented, not only made fresh, but presented to our customers fresh. And again, that's where Country Clean comes into play a lot with us. It's been over 5 years or so now that we've been working with them. George, who is our current rep, is fantastic. And the advantage and the reason why we like using them, not only the price, but really the customer service. Whatever we need, he's here. If there's something that we need on short notice, a lot of times we get catering jobs that come up at the last minute, especially where it's related to the hall and banquets. And if we're missing anything or short anything, George is here himself delivering it. So we really can't beat the level of customer service that they extend to us. And as you know, in the food business, that comes into play a lot. When you plan somebody's from a bridal shower to a wedding, and even more like a sweet 16, and you just see the event come off successful. When you're preparing food for 100 people, 150 people, and after the event, the mom that threw the party, and everybody's on a budget nowadays. And when you could throw a nice affair that's very elegant, that also addresses the budget issues for our customers. And the first thing they talk about is, wow, your food. It was like I was eating at my grandmother's house. It's fresh, it presents real well, our vegetables look good, it's not like it's been sitting in a chafing dish. And I think a lot of that's got to do with how we prep our foods, how we transport our foods. Our food is always fresh, tastes the same. It's prepared, every day with a loving hand, which you don't find in a lot of other operations. And I think a lot of it's got to do with how we prep and prepare our foods and the controls that we put in place to keep our food fresh, and the cleanliness and how we operate and even store our food in the back. We have 3 walk-in coolers here, so it's a pretty big operation. And down at our catering facility, we have 2 more down there. So we're constantly transporting food back and forth, and that's where Cambro comes in for us. Everything we use for food transportation especially for our banquets, is a Cambro product that we get from Country Clean. So important. Again, that's really where the product comes into play. As I mentioned, Jimmy Pesci's Tasteability, he's been in business for 20 years, which everyone knows in the food business, that's 70 years in food business years. Now, because we do prep here and we not only transport to our catering facility in South Wall, but that facility is connected to the firehouse in South Wall. So from an inspection standpoint, cleanliness, we always strive for the best, but it even comes more into play in that situation because we're actually part of the Wall firehouse. So we guarantee that freshness by, again, using the products that we store the food in for transport from here in our own vehicles, as well as storage down at the hall. I think what separates us from our competition, which ranges from the local pizzeria to the mom and pop catering outfit that does it out of their house, to some of the upscale hotels that are in the area too, is consistency in our food. And I think that's where the freshness and how we transport our items from our facility here to not only our catering facility, but our off-site facility comes into play. And that's really where Cambro helps us to be one of the premier caterer providers in Monmouth County. In fact, the Asbury Park Press, which is one of the larger local papers, we were voted one of the best caterers by the readers, which is even better than by the paper itself, for 2012, and we hope the same will be for 2013.